EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards. On 1st down, Herbert. His pass complete to Darius Davis. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Herbert. He's got it at the 3. He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That is caught. He got Godwin. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
The drive will start on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That caught by Davis. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. On play action now. Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. We're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to air this out for Davis. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
They run over center with Williams. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Oh, the ball is out. The Chargers have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Hey, go lion. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Second down and 8.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Godwin working the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Okay, ready. Set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun to the tight end, Likely. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Broncos.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. And frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal? And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football. And they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Set. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
5-9, 5-9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
59. Ready.
To throw is Herbert. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Broncos. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man is Davis. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing, Herbert. He's going to air this out for Davis. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to have the Chargers first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Herbert to the air again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Open man, it's Davis downfield. And he will score. Darius Davis. Touchdown, L.A. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Dicker now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. The Broncos bringing out their punter. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go. Hey. Baylor tight.
Throwing now is Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ray.
Now Herbert. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a free and out.
Hey, smash Bronco! Come 19! Warrior 70! Ready,
Throwing now on 3rd and this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go.
On play action, it's Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, L.A. Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Kappa. Whoa.
To throw, it's Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Go.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. Down the sideline, past the 40. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Well, after not having much success in the 1st half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Broncos 1st.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
60
Brings
by
up
6,
2nd
60
and
by
a
6.
yard at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run it with Williams. A second effort, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ram. Set.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a handoff running right.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down. Good running. Gets them to about the 44. Now, Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He connects with Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
18, pioneer.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't...
That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will...
And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. That his second touchdown tonight. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set. Ready.
Now give on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, now Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Darius Davis. Touchdown Chargers. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and a yard.
Let's go now.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
That's good.
On the carry, it's Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. Now the Broncos going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to